Hello, my teeny weenie. How are you? How you doing tonight? Hello, made by Pam. Hello, Pam. Pam can. Hashtag Pam can. You know, I don't even know if I posted the image for this week's stitches. I'm having a brain cramp right now. I don't know if I did or not. I am actually doing quite well now. I'm feeling like myself, which is never going to be 100%, but that's okay. I'm good right now. Thank you for asking. You haven't seen it? Pam, have you seen it? Did I post it? Do you remember? Ah, such a doofus. You didn't see it either. Crapioli. Well, I can, let's see. Hi, Brenda. Hello, hello. This is the image. Ah. Let me see if this shows up. Better for you all. I didn't post it. You were imageless. I don't know if you can read that or not. This is a buttonhole triangle filling, Portuguese knotted satin stitch, and the seeding stitch or seed stitch. I will be sure to post it in my group and on my community tab. Mea culpas to everyone. I apologize that I did not get the image out or label it or anything, but I was gonna draw a fig and I forgot I was drawing a fig and I drew a leaf instead, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cute. I think I'll leave it. So we have a leaf design, and my interpretation of these flowers, I did the long and short stitch that we learned last week. So I started in the center, not in the hole, but in the center, and made it dark purple, medium purple, light purple. and the tree is brown, and that is the Portuguese knotted stem stitch with the satin stitch filling it in. The center of the flowers is the seeding stitch. Hello, Stitch It, Pam. I'm so glad you could be here. I have been loopy for a week. And then in the fig that was supposed to be, I mean, the leaf that was supposed to be a fig but is now a leaf, that's where your buttonhole triangle filling comes in. And that is also outlined with the Portuguese knotted stem stitch. Yeah, it seems like this month seemed to be pretty off for me with the panic attack and then throwing out my back, and oh my goodness, that just has been a rough one for me. I know other people have had it rougher, but for me that was a little bit rough. Takes me, well, with the fibromyalgia, it takes me longer to heal from things than it does somebody who has the same injury as me. Yeah, Marty. Okay, quite a few of us here. That's great. And thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate your support. That's great. Yeah, you have fibro too, Marty. I don't remember. I know you have something. Yeah, I know you have something like me, and I don't remember if it's the fibro or something else that's like me, but that's what it is. Okay. Yeah, it does. It takes forever. I can remember when I used to get, like a flu or a cold before fibro, and it'd be over in a week, and now I get the flu or a cold, and it's just like it just lasts forever, and I'm weak and I'm tired and I'm fatigued, and it takes forever to regain strength from it. And oh my gosh. Yes, it's easier to say what I don't have. You're absolutely right. The list is shorter. So, okay, so this is the image. Um, People can do the snap clicky thingy if you want, or you can wait for me. Like I said, I'll post it. I'll post it in group, and I'll do it on my community tab as well. But that's the image. Oh, and on the triangles, the buttonhole triangle filling, you only do you can see the ones that I have that are filled in with the lines. Those are the ones that you fill in. You leave the others blank. That's just how it's done. Okay, we'll put that away for now. And we'll get my little pink fabric out. My long piece of pink fabric. And the little image I drew on my fabric. You can't see it because it's in pencil, but I did draw an image on this one this time. So there's a shaggy carpet. I have osteoporosis. I have arthritis. I don't know what Hashimoto's is. I have IBS. You don't have hypothyroidism anymore. They were able to even out my thyroid. I don't know what Barrett's esophagus is. I have fibromyalgia, depression, anxiety, panic attack, IBS, PTSD. Yeah, that's just the start of the list, isn't it? That's what I do. I list the main ones. I got the fibro, the depression, and the anxiety. Those are the main ones. Boy, they kill me, or they almost kill me several times. But at any rate, are we ready to get started? Are we ready? Are we ready? Ready, 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 Freddy? Like I said, it's easier to list what I don't have wrong with me than what I do have wrong with me. Uh, but you know what? I plug through one day at a time. Sometimes I plug through one moment at a time. Um, and I, I don't let it rule my life. It does control some things that I can and can't do anymore, but as a rule, I don't let it rule me. And it's like I have fibromyalgia, but it doesn't have me kind of thing. Um, Although I gotta say there are some times that it does hit hard. All right, let's get started. We're gonna go up at A. Isn't that usually where we start? Okay, we're gonna see this. I made this little curvy diagram right here. And for the buttonhole triangle filling, we're going to come up at A right there. We're going to come up at A. We're going to hold the thread with the thumb. We're going to go down at the point of the triangle, which is B, and come up at C, which is right close to A on the what side is that? On the right side, right close to A on the right side of A. You're going to go over the working thread and pull through. That's your first stitch of your buttonhole triangle filling. Buttonhole triangle filling sounds like I want to eat it. Triangle filling. So I'm going to do that again. Only now you don't have to come up at A anymore. Now you just repeat B and C over and over again. You go down to B, which is the same B that was before. B is always going to be the same. B is always going to be the same, and C is always going to be a little bit more to the right, and a little bit more to the right, and a little bit more to the right each time you make the stitch. Always making sure that your working thread is under your needle, not over it. You pull, and see it catches. It catches on that loop. You can see that it's catching right there, and that's what makes the quote knot. I only did air quotes with one finger because the other one's holding my needle. Sorry about that. Okay, repeat. Go back down at B, come up at C a little more to the right again. A little more to the right. And pull. Go down at B, same B, and C is to the right, just a little bit. An air quote. Yes, I was supposed to do an air quote, but I had there. See, there's my air quote right there. But I only did it with one finger because the other one was holding my needle. My air quote. Okay, something's freaking me out in the background here, so hold on. I need to go investigate. I'll be right back. Okay, we're all set. I'm all set. The floor was creaking and there shouldn't have been any reason for it to creak because I'm sitting down way over here. Okay, so I must have a visitor. Okay, again, so I'm going to go straight down at B and I'm going to come up at C just a little to the right. And I'm going to do that for the whole triangle. And then when I get to the end of the triangle, I'll show you what you do. Do, 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 do. So along, no, far along the way to run. So I need a pulling thread. Okay, I'm at the corner. Oh, no, I got one more to go. Now, when you get to the corner, you consider that your new A point. You consider that your new A point, and you come up to the new top of the triangle, which is now your new B point, and you come back down just a little to the right again of your A point for C. Just like that. And now you're starting a whole new triangle. And again, it works the same. You always go in the same B point, and your C point always goes to the left, to the right, just a little tiny bit. Little weety tiny bit. Same B point to the right for the C point, just a little tiny bit. So did everybody get that? Did everybody understand? Do I need to show it again? Got it? Okay. Cool beans. I'm glad you got it. It's a relatively easy one. It's very simple. So you just keep going. B to C, B to C, B to C. And then when you get to the corner again, your last C becomes your A. And I'll show you one more time. Okay, this is my last C, which is now A. And you find your new top of your triangle for your new B, your newbie. your new letter B, and then your C remains the same. You're to the right a little bit of the A, and then a little bit more to the right with the next stitch and the next stitch, and so on. So that's how you do the beginning. Now, when you want to end this stitch, you always want to try to end it at the C, just a little bit to the right of the C, go to the back, make your loop, and pull, make your loop, and pull. You're typing, watching, and eating spaghetti. That's interesting. Does everybody else understand the stitch? Do you need me to explain a certain part again? Because I can do that. Holy smokes, Brenda, that's really something else. Okay, so now for the next stitch. Oh yes, and I wanted to tell you, when you're doing the Portuguese, not the Portuguese, the buttonhole triangle filling, you always want to start from the left top and work your way right and down. So you start with your first row from the left top and go across, knot off, come back to the left, work your next row to the right, knot off, not off, not knot off, knot off, come back to the left a little bit lower and work to the right again. So you always want to work from the top left and go to the right and down. The next stitch is the Portuguese knotted stem stitch. And did you knot off or did you knot off? Your Portuguese stem stitch, even if your pattern goes this way from left to right, you want to hold it this way so you can work it from bottom to top. And then when you're done working the design, working the pattern, working the stitch, then you can turn it the right way and you go, oh yeah, that makes a pretty branch that way, or an outline, or whatever it is you're doing. Okay, so we're going to work it from bottom to top. We're going to come up from the back at point A. Point A at the bottom of the line. Go down at B. You want to make a vertical line always, and you really don't want your stitch, in order for your stitch to be close like this, your knots to be close like this, you probably want to take a half an inch, maybe. So you go down at B and come up at C midway between A and B. So you come up at A, go down at B, and come up at C midway. And pull. And where you have come up, you want to slide your needle underneath without piercing the fabric. See, I didn't pierce the fabric. I can move my needle real well. You want to come up, around from the left to the right, back to the left. And then you want to do it again from the right underneath to the left. And it creates a little knot right in the center. Then for your next stitch, you want to come up the same distance as your first stitch that you made. So if you made a half an inch stitch from the center where you are at to your next stitch placement, you also want it to be a half an inch, and you'll come up at the end of your first stitch of the stitch previous. So you'll come up at C midway again, midway between the two. And pull. And you'll want to go underneath to the left, from the right to the left, and underneath again without piercing the fabric, from the right to the left. Again, you do it twice, and you have a little knot-ish thing there. It's a little bump, and it's very, very pretty. Again, I started with a half inch stitch. So from where the knot is to where my next B placement is going to be a half an inch. And my C placement is going to be at a quarter of an inch because I want it to be midway, right where the previous stitch ended. And just pull. And now go from right to left underneath the thread without piercing the fabric. And do it again. And there's your little stitch. When you want to end this stitch, you want to go and pierce the fabric this time on the right side of the little knot you just made and bring it around to the back. So you're going to go, I'm going to do the whole line. So I'm going to go down at B, up at C, which is midway. And then I'm going to go underneath. And then I'm going to go underneath, whoops, one more time. Down at B, up at C. Pull. Then I'm going to go underneath from right to left. Underneath from right to left. And there's my little knot. Just like that. Are there any questions on that one? Do we get that one? Do we understand that one? I like doing this one. It's fun. You got it, Marty? What about my Made by Pam and Stitch It Pam? You all set, ladies? Do you need me to explain anything? And I'll do the whole row and then I'll end it off so I can show you how it ends. You just keep going up and then going under from right to left, under from right to left. You're just watching tonight? Okay. Brenda, you got it? Oh, good. I didn't know you were stitching along, Brenda. I'm sorry, I did not mean to exclude you. Okay, that's the end of my line. Now to end this stitch, if you need to end it because your thread is getting too short or you're just at the end of your line, you always want to, now is the time you want to pierce your fabric next to the knot you just made on the right-hand side of it, very, very close to it. Better yet, even like right on the line of the design. Go underneath, pull taut, but not tight. And there it is. Go under a thread, make a loop, go through the loop, pull tight, go under a thread, make a loop, go through the loop, pull tight. Whoops. What happened? I got a knot in my thread before I knotted my thread. There we go. There. Go under and knot off. I got boop you in the nose, Marty. I got boop you in the nose. Boop. Boop. You're storing it in your noggin. A jelly biscuit without getting too sticky. Well, good luck with that. Jelly biscuit sounds yummy, though. Okay, and now the seating stitch is so stinking simple, you guys. If you have any trouble with this one, I'm afraid there's no hope for you. The seating stitch is so stinking simple. I show you. I show you. Look at this weeny tiny little stitch. That's it. You go randomly in all different directions. Up at A, tiny, tiny little stitch over, down at B. That's it. That's the seating stitch. And you do a gajillion of them in your space. Up at A, down at B. And it looks like a tiny little seed pod. Up at A, down at B. Eeny weeny teeny little stitches. They're just weeny tiny little whiffets. They're just eensy weensy. Just like this. Up at A, down at B. All over the place. Up at A, down at B. I figured these two stitches were kind of on the tricky side, so I figured I'd throw in a really easy one in there. Up at A, down at B. Ta-da! Just like that. That's how you do the seating stitch. All wonky wonky. Yes, all wiki wonky. Oh, wiki wonky. When I said that, that reminded me of that English lady that was this reading the story to her grandbaby about the wonky donkey. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Yes, just time consuming. You're absolutely right. There is no brain function happening when you do this stitch. It just, you're zombie. You just go, you go up at A, down at B, up at A, down at B, all over the place. Weety tiny. Just weety tiny. Up at A, down at B. Eensy weensy. Up at A, down at B. Ta-da! That's it. You said wiki wonky. Oh, yes, of course, your tablet corrected you, like it knows what you're thinking or what you're trying to say, making out like it's so much smarter than we are. Oh, there are 2 more books in this series. I did not know that, Brenda. Oh, but the wonky donkey, oh, just the way she reads it, it's hysterical. I get to laughing so hard I gotta pee every time I watch that stinking video. Cranky, lanky, wonky donkey. Cranky, lanky, dinky, wonky donkey. Hee-haw. Hi, Teresa. How are you? How are you, Teresa? How you doing? You're just getting started on Miss Red? Miss Reed? Miss Red? Oh my goodness, I'm being very quiet. I'm sorry. I'm just watching chat go up and down or go up. I'm just reading what everybody's saying. So those were the 3 stitches. Does anybody have any questions? Oh no, Marty has a question. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble now. I hope I can answer it. Did anyone bring Cotty? I don't know what that is. So I guess I didn't bring it because I don't know what it is. Coffee. Oh, did you lose me? No, I'm right here. Can you hear me talking? Can you see me? I'm right here. Can you see me? I'm right here. I have coffee. There I am. Yeah, I was here. Thought you were going deaf? Thought you were going deaf because you couldn't see my hand? No, I was being quiet for a few seconds there, Teresa, because I was reading chat. I was watching it go up, and then I realized I was being very, very quiet. Yeah, no, I did. I went silent for just a second there. You didn't lose me, though. I just was very, very quiet, Teresa. Yeah. Which year? Okay. I still got 20 minutes left. Yeah, I'm either concentrating the Winky Dinky Donkey and the Greeny Granny Donkey. Those are the other two? Which ear? Your listening devices. Which ear? I didn't see which one you were deaf in. I'm sorry. So I was asking. I was repeating a question you probably don't even want to answer anymore. I have French vanilla coffee creamer. I have white chocolate raspberry coffee creamer. I have, I don't dare drink it because it's kind of old, but I still have a little bit of pumpkin spice creamer left. Is deaf in her right ear and blind in her right eye. That's why you're sitting on her left, okay? She can hear in the left ear. Okay. And then I have caramel drizzle coffee, and I have French vanilla coffee, and I have cinnamon bun coffee, and you get shots in your right eye? Ouch! You that made me do the wonky donkey dance. Ooh, ah, ooh, ee, oh yeah, oh, ah. Those must really hurt, Teresa. Owie, 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 owie. Oh, you're very welcome, Pam. I'm glad you came by. Thank you for joining me, us. Have a blessed night, sweet turtle dreams. Caramel cream, yum. They numb your eye before they give the shot, and it's just pressure. Ew, yow, 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 you, 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 you. I do something stupid sometimes. My phone rings, and I put it to my right ear, which is the wrong ear. Every time I do it, it scares me. It's like I'm thinking I'm going deaf. Oh, Brenda, that's silly. It's funny. It's sad, but it's funny too at the same time. Yours is a pinched nerve, Pam? How do you get a pinched nerve in your eye? I'm having a hard time figuring that one out. How do you get a pinched nerve in your eye? And oh my goodness, staring too hard at those good looking men. Quit it out, Teresa. Have to quit it out. Can't be staring at men. Not if it's going to cause you to go blind. Although that's not what mommy told me I could go blind from. By a horse. Ooh. Wow. Well, yes, I know you do, Marty, but I was just, how do you pinch a nerve in your eye? I couldn't even, I can't even admit now when she says she got kicked by a horse. Oh, that is just awful. A long time ago, huh? So that makes you 45. She's still just a baby. She's only 45. I'm way older than that. That must have been so hard for you to recover from at that age. Actually, they say children are resilient, so maybe it wasn't hard to recover from. I don't know. That just sounds awful, though. Marty, are you older than I am? She's a year older than your son. Teresa, I know you're older than I am. Marty, you'll be 70? Get out of town. I had no idea. Well, you don't talk like you're 70. I'm glad they didn't have to go through that too, Pam. That would have been so sad. Marty, you're 70. Wow. Hi, Beth. How are you? How you doing? I guess you're young at heart. You're all young at heart because none of you talk. Your chat doesn't sound like any of you are in your 70s or above that at all. And that's just, that's just, 70 in May. Well, I'm just a youngin' then. You're good and you're older than dirt. She will not. You ladies. Oh my gosh. I thought you were all like my age. Oh, Beth, you're still young. Brenda, I'm just 57. I guess I am a baby girl. I'm only 57 years old. I am on Medicare, main care and Medicare. Well, I just think that's hilarious because I honestly thought all you all were just like my age. I didn't realize you all were older than I am. Pam, you're not older than I am, are you? Yeah, when they told me I could get on Medicare and they did the buy-in for me so that it didn't cost me anything. Wow, that was, because I'm on disability. So I have main care and Medicare. No, I thought you were young like me. Well, Pam, you're not? How do you make ends meet? That's a personal question. You don't have to answer that. That was silly of me to even ask that. I apologize. Pot post? Oh, your husband still works? What's a pot post? I know you have a quilling kit. You've mentioned it before that you have a quilling kit. I'm eager to see how what you do with it, how you work it, how you put it together. Uh, if you have any questions, you can just ask me because I know a lot about it. I don't know everything about it. Like on edge quilling, I'm still a baby on edge quilling, but the regular curling paper and husking and whatnot. You're calling me to help? I'd be very happy to help you. Yes, it is something you can do in front of the TV. Speaking of paper quilling, speaking of paper quilling, I made a couple of daisy magnets. Did you see these? Did I show these already? Beth had a pot post. I'm still trying to figure out what a pot post is. Yeah, Teresa, explain, please. Yes, exactly. Explain, please. Lucy, you got some splaining to do. Beth made a pot and posted a video on Facebook. My brain totally went plant-wise. My brain totally went plant-wise. I was like, a pot post? What are you talking about? I totally went plant-wise with that. Oh, you guys. Oh, it's a pot to pee in. Well, at least it's a pot and not a pecan. Oh. Yeah, so these are my little paper quill daisies. And I did this with a paper cutter, not a paper cutter, a little paper fringer. You just put the little strip of paper inside the fringer, and then you go like this on the lever and go bang, 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 bang. And it cuts the little fringes for you, and then you just wrap it up, roll it up. And I made this one, little filigrees and twirly doos and whoopie doos. And I got a magnet on the back. Cooks beans and peas in the same pot. Is it sanitary? Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, Beth. Cooks beans and peas in the same pot. Oh man, Teresa, that's just, oh my, smack my forehead. Peas in the same pot. So that's just some daisies that I made. Oh, I can show you some more stuff that I made. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. What I do with the box? Give me just a second. I'll find the box and I will show you. I will show you as soon as I find the box. Where's the box? I find the box. Maybe the box got put away finally. I don't know. I don't know, but I can show you these two little paper quilling thingy thingies. This is my little baby daffodils. I made some daffodils. paper quilled my little daffodils. And then I paper quilled some hydrangeas. I wish I knew what I did with that box. Where did I put the box? So I could show you all kinds of stuff. I don't remember what I did with it. I don't have time to look for it now. Well, I have 2 minutes left, folks. Pokes. That's folks and people together. Pokes. Polks. Pokes. That's folks and people. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Yes, they're very pretty. I think so too. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you, Brenda. Pigs in a poke. No, I was trying to say people and folk at the same time, and it came out poke. Piggy and poke. Came out poke. My brain couldn't figure out which word it wanted to say, so it said both of them. We call that, in my family, we call that dystocia. When you can't read and you see letters backwards or mixed or jumbled, that's dyslexia. Well, we can't talk. We say our words backwards or jumbled, so that's dystocia. Fecal. What's in your Facebook? Oh, my phone did the ding-a-ling. Yep, dismissed. There we go. Oh, it's in your Facebook. Pigs in a poke. That's where your butt is. So you did the video on Facebook instead of on YouTube? Or you have it listed on Facebook so that you can go find it on YouTube? I'm all confuddled. She posted it in her Facebook group. Okay. I haven't seen Cheryl at all today either. Of course, I wasn't on very much at all today, but okay, guys. My my um my StreamYard time is limited, and I'm almost at the end of my time. So I want to call it quits just in case I want to go back live between now and next Tuesday. Oh, she was in your chat tonight? Oh, good. That's good. Because he doesn't know what you're laughing at. Oh, thank you, Beth, for showing up. Thank you, everyone, for showing up. Have a great night, all. I hope you all have a very blessed evening. And I hope I see you again next week. Good night, everybody. Goodbye for now. Thank you, Martini Rini. Sweet turtle dreams, everybody. Bye for now. End. It worked. No, it didn't. End. There we go.